Hello, everybody. It's me, Kenneth, and I'm here with José Lorenzo Rodríguez, who we interviewed last week. And he is giving us the meditation for stopping thought. And I, yours truly, am the first guinea pig from the English-speaking world.
You're a brave man.
Yeah, I know, a volunteer.
Yeah.
And his video of that meditation in Spanish has 1.2 million views on YouTube. So clearly he's doing something right, or this technique is very, very effective. So I'm really looking forward to experiencing it. Jose, take it away.
Okay, cool. Just a little bit of background on this technique. Basically, what we're going to do is just a trick of the mind. Some people try to stop thought by just observing the thoughts, which it works, or just by contemplation, which it works. But this technique is just fooling the mind. It's like a bombardment of information that we're going to use just to fool the mind into thinking that it's actually thinking, but it's not. There will be some times during this technique that you will see thoughts coming into your mind. The goal is to just observe thoughts and let it go and continue with the bombardment. Okay? So what we're going to do is basically activate every sense in your body at the same time, but we're going to do it one by one. So this is the first time you do it, so I really encourage you to just close your eyes because it's a lot easier. And what we're going to do is just activate a first sense in your body, which is the sense of touch. So you start feeling the weight of your body over the chair. And you feel the position of your hands, of your feet, your neck, your shoulders, your back. And you also feel the weight of your clothes over your body. And you start also putting all your attention on your breathing. Inhale and exhale and feel how the air that comes in and then goes out through your nose makes some sensation inside your nose and have a temperature, and also feel the temperature around you in your room and the temperature inside your body. Maybe your hands are colder and your chest is warmer. Try to focus all your attention in each part of your body with the sensation of touch. Your weight over the chair, the position of your hands, your back, your feet, your neck, your head, and your breathing. And your breathing also makes some noise. So let's start hearing the noise and all the sounds at the same time. So at the same time you feel your weight, you're still feeling the sound of my voice, the sound of your breathing, the sound of your computer, the sound of the street, of the wind, of whatever you can hear in your room. Try to mix it with the sensation of being sit and the sensation of the temperature in your room, the sensation of the weight of your clothes, and the movement of your own clothes when you breathe. And if you have a thought, then just observe it and let it go. You're very focused on my voice, on your weight, on your hands, on your feet. You're very focused on your back, your shoulders, your breathing, my voice, all at the same time. If you have a thought, just observe it and let it go. Do not change it to another thought. Just hear my voice, feel your weight, feel your hands, feel the temperature in every part of your body. Focus all your attention in all sensations at the same time. And now that you have two senses active, try to feel how do you feel yourself on the inside? What feelings do you have? So just observe them at the same time that you feel your weight, my voice, and you focus all your attention in your breathing, and at the same time in your weight, my voice, the sound of the computer, the sound of the wind, and any sound that you can hear in your room or in the street. And at the same time, you start activating the sense of taste. Maybe what you had for breakfast, coffee, toothpaste, whatever sensation you have in your mouth, try to add it to the sensation of your weight, of my voice, of the sounds of the street, your breathing, the temperature of this room, everything at the same time. Stop thinking. If you have a thought, just observe it and let it go. You're very focused on my voice, on the sensation of your weight, on the taste on your mouth, and the sensations of your tongue in your palate and inside your mouth, how are your teeth, everything at the same time. Stop thinking. And now that you have three senses activated, observe how you feel on the inside. What feelings do you have? And start activating a fourth sense, the sense of your smell. Whatever smell that you can feel, it might be none, it might be your own clothes, your own room, the smell of what you had for breakfast, or no smell, it doesn't matter. You will add it to the sensation of your breathing, my voice, the position of your back, your shoulders, your head, your hands, your feet, and you feel my voice, the taste in your mouth, and the smell of this room. Everything at the same time. If you have a thought, you just let it go. And observe how you feel on the inside. And now that you have four senses active, let's activate the last one with your eyes closed. You just feel the light that comes through your eyelids. Everything at the same time. If you have a thought, just let it go. You're very focused on my voice, on the sensation of your weight, the weight of your clothes, the temperature of the room, the temperature of the air that you inhale, and the temperature of the air you exhale. Everything at the same time. Stop thinking. And now that you have all your senses activated, imagine that you lost or you lose your memory. You have amnesia. You don't know your name, you don't know where you live, you don't know what to do, but you're simply still feeling everything at the same time. So imagine that for a second and ask yourself, am I worried about anything? Do I need anything else? And when you have that sensation or that answer to that question, just simply start moving your hands, moving slowly your feet, breathing profoundly, and open your eyes and share your experience.
I wanted to stay longer in there. Why did you bring me out so quickly?
Okay, this was just a test drive. We're gonna do.
we got to the good spot and you brought me out. Jose!
Okay, that's actually on purpose.
Why do you do that?
Because it's just the first time. After that, you're probably going to have a lot of thoughts, but I'm going to show you a longer version, which also is an aid for forgiveness. And in this longer version, I'm gonna just let you stay as long as you want. Okay? So share your experience. What did you feel?
Yeah, it was really good actually. Really good. I was really relaxed and I was really sensing. No, yeah, very few thoughts actually.
Okay.
Very few thoughts. I was very peaceful, very calm. Especially when you were talking about the amnesia thing, and there were moments where I just really let go of my identity and all the memories and my personality construct.
Okay.
Yeah, for a moment then I was really free in that sense.
What feeling did you have at that moment?
Freedom.
Freedom. Okay. Was it
Re-
peace also?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Freedom, peace, really expansive.
Very expensive, exactly.
Yeah.
And did you feel like you were worried about anything, or did you need something?
No.
Would you say that you felt plenitude?
Like gratitude,
Um,
plentitude.
Plenitude. I'm sure.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I mean, it's a different sense of plentitude than.
That's normal that you don't feel the first time, but when you get deeper or longer into that, you start feeling like you definitely do not need anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have everything at hand.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do the longer version. It's basically repeating what we did. I'm gonna just let you there as long as you want. So let's start again with the sensation of your weight. So feel your weight and the position of your hands, your feet, your legs, your back, your shoulders, your neck, your head. And feel the weight of your clothes over your body and how the clothes move when you breathe. And you also start feeling the sensation of temperature in your room, and some parts of your body are colder, or maybe some are warmer. Just try to feel them all at the same time. And you feel the air that you inhale and its temperature, and the air that you exhale and its temperature all at the same time. And if you have a thought, you just observe it and let it go. You're very focused on the sensations of temperature, weight, movement, in your breathing, and my voice. So you start feeling my voice and every other sound that comes to your ears. The sound of the computer, the sound of the street, the sound of the wind, or any other sound that you can hear in your room. You add it to the sensation of your weight, the sensation of your own position, your legs, your hands, your feet, your neck, and the sensations of your breathing. And at the same time, you hear my voice and focus all your attention in everything at the same time. If you have a thought, you just let it go. Do not chain it to another thought. You are very focused in my voice, your weight, the temperature of the room, your breathing, and everything at the same time. And now that you have two senses activated, observe how you feel on the inside. What feelings do you have? And keep going, activating a third sense, the sense of your taste. Whatever you can feel in your mouth, it doesn't matter if it's not any feeling, you just observe it. It might be the the taste of your breakfast or toothpaste or none, it doesn't matter. You add it to the sense of your weight, my voice, the sound of the computer, the sounds of the street, all the sounds at the same time. And at the same time, you feel your weight, the position of your back, the position of your hands, your legs, the temperature of the room, and the temperature in each part of your body. And you hear my voice and feel the taste in your mouth and the position of your tongue, your teeth, everything at the same time. If you have a thought, you just let it go. And now that you have 3 senses activated, observe how you feel on the inside. What feelings do you have? And activate the sense of your smell. Whatever you can smell in your room, your own clothes, your house, the smell of any pet if you have, or the kitchen, whatever you had for breakfast. Just add it to the sensations of your weight, of my voice, of your taste, the position of your legs, your hands, the temperature of the room, the sound of my voice, the sound of the computer, the taste in your mouth and the smell of the room, everything at the same time. Stop thinking and observe how you feel on the inside. And now, try to feel any light, color, or movement that you can perceive through your eyelids with your eyes closed. Everything at the same time. Your weight, the taste in your mouth, the smell of the room, the temperature in every part of your body, the sound of my voice, the sound of the computer, the sensations that you have on the inside, the weight of your own clothes, the movement when you breathe, the temperature of your breathing, everything at the same time. If you have a feeling, if you have a thought, just observe it and let it go. And now that you have all your senses activated, observe the space between one thought and another. There's nothing in between. So imagine that you dive into that emptiness and expand inside that emptiness, and you become one with that emptiness. At the same time that you feel your weight, my voice, the taste in your mouth, the smell of the room, the position of your back, the sound of my voice, the light, color, and movement that can come to your eyes. Everything at the same time. If you have a thought, you just let it go. You're expanding into the emptiness there is between two thoughts. But at the same time, imagine that you're not a body. You're free. So you start expanding outside your body. So you become everything you touch. You become the chair. You become the computer. You become your room. And you start expanding in a very accelerated rate. You become the window. You become all your flat. You become the cars in the street. Become the people walking down the street. And at the same time that you touch that people become you. And the cars and the window and the kitchen and the computer and the room. Everything at the same time. And you keep expanding in all directions. and you become your city and every person in the city and every lake, river, tree in the city. And you keep expanding and you become the wind, you become the clouds, you become the sea and every fish in the sea and every drop of water in the sea and every rock in the sea. And you keep expanding to span the whole world. Imagine that you become the whole world and observe how you feel and keep expanding. You're not a body, you're free. And you keep expanding, feeling the emptiness between the earth and the moon. And you become the moon, observing the earth. And you keep expanding in all directions, even faster. You become each planet in the solar system, you become the sun, you become every asteroid, every single piece of dust in space, and you become the galaxy. And you keep expanding between the empty space between each galaxy and becoming every other galaxy. And imagine you're everywhere. You're the universe. You're in heaven. And as you are in heaven, in the same moment, you're with God. And as you are with God in the same very moment, you can just talk to Him. You can just hear His voice. So enjoy this moment and open your eyes whenever you want. So, how was it?
Good. Yeah, good. I had more thoughts this time,
Okay.
and came back to observing, just observing, and yeah, I would say it worked pretty well.
Could you do the expansion?
Yeah.
How did it feel?
Hmm?
How did it feel for you?
Yeah, it felt good. It felt good. I mean, I was expanding outside the solar system, and then I guess there's a jump between the solar system and being the entire universe. It's as if my imagination needed more material to work with. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, no, I, I can feel like I could have gone to a much deeper level with that. I think it takes practice. I could get a sense of where you were leading me to. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely a matter of practicing.
yeah. Yeah, no, I mean it's very effective actually because this is in many ways a lot like mindful breathing.
Mm-hmm.
But mindful breathing is just breathing. It's just one sense, and this is kind of like everything.
Exactly.
So yeah, in a way, it's actually really effective.
So at what point did you have more thoughts than the first time?
What point? I guess we were opening up the senses, and then I just get thoughts about things I had to do today,
Okay.
and then there was one point where I forgot what I was going to do, and then another thought was like, you must remember this, and then I was like, no, I'm doing this meditation.
Okay.
Let's come back.
That's completely normal.
Yeah.
So the key is to just observe a thought, just keep it to an end, and do not chain it with another one. Because the problem is when, okay, I need to, I don't know, do my homework and or do the dishes, but after that you usually think, well, but I need to do the dishes and also go buy some groceries. So the key is to just stop at the dishes.
Right.
And focus your attention in your senses again.
Cool. Yeah, I think it'd be really good to if we record something like, I mean, they basically do an English version of the Spanish one with maybe some background music or I don't know, like, to make it in a properly structured way. I think people watching this video and listening to it could probably go through it with us, but it'd be nice to have just a separate meditation clip.
I do not use background music. I don't know why, but maybe because I don't want to fixate the people to a place and in a specific way of doing it, because this become such an habit that do it anywhere.
I see what you mean. So you rather teach people the technique and then actually that makes sense as well. Yeah.
And at some point, if you practice it a lot, I've come to a point where I just order my mind stop thinking, and it works.
Right, so you can just do it instantly and just open up all your senses and then.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's why I don't have like a fixed practice. You can do it with your eyes open if you can focus your attention correctly, or just do it driving your car or working. I actually have a few interesting experiences in practices while doing exams at the college and seeing the outcome, if it worked or not. That was really interesting for me.
So did it work?
Yes, it worked really well. What I mean is that sometimes I did not get good grades, but I was not upset about it at all. Like, I did my best. And sometimes I just get super good grades and I didn't even study. Like, how did I knew that? So yeah, you can basically practice it. I think it's a way of accessing the thoughts of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
There's a point where you, after stop thinking, you start getting new thoughts. You keep thinking again, but the thoughts that you get do not feel like your own, and are thoughts full of peace, love, and things that you're not supposed to know in a normal way.
Yeah, there are actually many techniques on stopping thought. Many techniques, and
yeah.
most of them
work fine. I
agree.
This one does not work for me for a specific situation, so I just use another one.
Yeah. I used to practice a lot with watching thought. Just pure watching thought. And just sitting meditation and just watching thought. It was actually, that was pretty effective too. But I mean, that was pretty effective too as well. Yeah, I mean, experiment, try different things, and I think consistency is probably the most important thing. To, you might want to try one thing and try it for a while, and I think it's better to stick on one technique and try it for, say, like a month or something and see if it works and build a really strong foundation in that, because the mind will jump from one thing to another, and you don't want to be jumping things during one meditation.
Sure.
So thank you so much, Jose.
Welcome. Are you gonna practice this one?
Yeah, I might. I don't know. I will I'll ask spirit. I have so many techniques that
Yeah.
I do, and nowadays I'm just sharing my meditation technique now. I just sit. I do sitting meditation. I have a cushion, and I just connect to spirit, or just go. Well, for me, it's very much in the Ajna center, in the third eye center. So basically, I just go there and I just connect to spirit. And anything that comes up, I just give to spirit. Like any thought, any emotion, any need, any lack, anything, I just give to spirit.
Okay.
And so far for me, that's working pretty well. Or at least all the different methods that I've tried, this is like
The most effective for you.
yeah, I guess it's the most effective, and it's the simplest because it's the act of surrender.
Yeah.
Of complete surrender, which is what I want to do anyway in my waking life. So
That's great.
yeah.
Something very similar I do when practicing this technique and just starting feeling all my senses at the same time. And you have a thought, I just do that. I just give it to the spirit. I don't want this thought. Holy Spirit, just take it with you. And I just keep. So great.
Cool. So if you're watching this video, let us know what happened for you if you tried it, and let us know if you let us know what you think. So this has been Jose and Ken. Bye for now.
Bye. Which it works, but this technique is just fooling the mind. It's like a bombardment of information that we're going to use just to fool the mind into thinking that it's actually thinking, but it's not. There will be some times during this technique that you will see thoughts coming into your mind. The goal is to just observe thoughts and let it go and continue with the bombardment. Okay? So what we're going to do is basically activate every sense in your body at the same time, but we're going to do it one by one. So this is the first time you do it, so I really encourage you to just close your eyes because it's a lot easier. And what we're going to do is just activate a first sense in your body, which is the sense of touch. Temperature inside your body, maybe your hands are colder and your chest is warmer. Try to focus all your attention in each part of your body with the sensation of touch. Your weight over the chair, the position of your hands, your back, your feet, your neck, your head, and your breathing. And your breathing also makes some noise. So let's start hearing the noise and all the sounds at the same time. So at the same time you feel your weight, you're still feeling the sound of my voice, the sound of your breathing, the sound of your computer, the sound of the street, of the wind, of whatever you can hear in your room. So you start feeling the weight of your body over the chair. And you feel the position of your hands, of your feet, your neck, your shoulders, your back. And you also feel the weight of your clothes over your body. And you start also putting all your attention on your breathing. Inhale and exhale and feel how the air that comes in and then goes out through your nose makes some sensation inside your nose and have a temperature, and also feel the temperature around you in your room, and the temperature. Try to mix it with the sensation of being sit and the sensation of the temperature in your room, the sensation of the weight of your clothes, and the movement of your own clothes when you breathe. And if you have a thought, then just observe it and let it go. You're very focused on my voice, on your weight, on your hands, on your feet. You're very focused on your back, your shoulders, your breathing, my voice, all at the same time. If you have a thought, just observe it and let it go. Do not change it to another thought. Just hear my voice, feel your weight, feel your hands, feel the temperature in every part of your body. Focus all your attention in all sensations at the same time. And now,
Hello, everybody. It's me, Kenneth, and I'm here with José Lorenzo Rodríguez, who we interviewed last week, and he is giving us the meditation for stopping thought. And I, yours truly, am the first guinea pig from the English-speaking world.
you're a brave man.
Yeah, I know, volunteer.
Yeah.
And his video of that meditation in Spanish has 1.2 million views on YouTube. So clearly he's doing something right, or this technique is very, very effective. So I'm really looking forward to experiencing it. Jose, take it away.
Okay, cool. Just a little bit of background on this technique. Basically, what we're going to do is just a trick of the mind. Some people try to stop thought by just observing the thoughts, which it works, or just by contemplating.